Hello and welcome to Allegheny Jam's series of practice videos. This is the video for Mandolin 3 with instructions. As soon as you get the activities down from this video, you'll want to go to the video without instructions. It only lasts about 15 minutes. It'll help you knock out your practice session. Okay, so as always, with all the activity videos, we are working on our pick speed as the first activity. So all you're going to do is back and forth on your strings as fast as you can. Make sure you're in control. Don't play hard. You want it to be controlled and perfect. You've got 1 minute of pick speed. You can change strings. Fast as you can. Doing great. So proud of you for working on the Mandolin 3 practice. We're going to get into some fun stuff here.
GCD.
Okay, so we're going to do the GCD progression. We had this in the previous one. But now you want to challenge yourself to changing every 2 beats and then eventually every 1 beat. I've put the metronome a little bit faster. So if we look at this one, it'll go 1, 1 and 2 and. Oh, I messed up. It should be every 2 beats. 1, 2. Like that. So try to stay with the metronome. Do a better job keeping rhythm than me. We'll try it together first. Okay, so now you're going to be on to the same challenge, your A chord, D chord, E chord, and then back to D. Oh, sorry, A. So, we'll do it together with the timer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got off time. You'll do better than me. You're doing great. I would not be in Mandolin 3, I'm afraid. Fiddle and banjo are my main instruments, but I love the mandolin. I need to join your Mandolin 3 class.
3, 2, 1. Select GC.
Okay, so now you're going to learn the last chord progression, and those 4 keys, G, D, A, and C, are the most important keys when you're playing with old-time musicians. Now, as you get into bluegrass, you're going to want to get proficient in B and E. That'll come at a later point. So, the only chord you don't know is your F chord, and it's going to be super simple for you. All you got to do is, well, maybe not super simple, but you're going to take that C chord, you're going to bring it down 2 strings, but you're going to have to change your fingers. So it's going to be middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, ring finger, 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and the reason you need to change fingers is that index finger has to come and get the 1st fret of the 1st string. So that's your F chord. So this progression is going to go C, F, G, C. C, F, G, C. And you're going to want to get that up to speed on the metronome. So here we go. 1 and 2 and. All right, so stay at it. Try to get those beats down. Got about 30 more seconds. You're doing great. Your family's proud of you. I'm proud of you. These are not easy activities. In fact, I didn't even attempt this one, even though I know I should be able to do it, but just don't think I could do it up to speed. You guys are going to be much better mandolin players than me.
3, 2, 1. Dexterity 1.
Okay. Now, the next series of activities, we'll go ahead and turn our metronome off. That's all we needed that for, to make sure we're staying on that offbeat. These are designed to build up your finger dexterity. So you had a couple of activities in the last practice, but these are even harder. Dexterity 1 goes like this. Open, 4th fret with the middle finger, 2nd fret with the 1st finger, 5th fret with the ring finger, 4th fret, and then 7th fret with your pinky. Then back to the 4th fret. Sorry, not the 4th fret. 2nd fret, 5th fret, and then open. Let's go over that again. Open, 4, 2, 5, 4, 7, 2, 5. And you're going to want to get faster and faster at that. So you're going to want to make sure your pick is going in an up and down motion. And this activity is going to be great for getting those finger muscles really agile. So you can play some tricky tunes. So we'll start the timer on Dexterity 1. Here we go again. And just try to get faster and faster at that. Then when you feel ready, move it down another string. And that'll help you practice even more.
Dexterity 2.
Okay. Now, this next exercise is kind of the same thing except in reverse. So we're going to start on the 7th fret, and then go to the 4th, then the 5th, then the 2nd, 4th, open, 5th, 2nd. So. And you want to get faster and faster at that. Let's go ahead and start our timer. Faster and faster. So you can just do it at lightning speed. So now, the next activity is for you to run through the 4 scales that are most common. Now, remember what we said in the last time that you could, with your D scale, you can just move that down a set of strings and you've got your G scale. All right, but here's where it gets tricky. So we're going to take each of these scales one at a time. With your G scale, we're actually going to go all the way up, so pay close attention. The pattern works on the low part. 0, 2, 4, 5, 0, 2, 4, 5. Now here's where it changes. 0, 2, 3, 5, 0, 2, 3. All right, so let's go over that second half again. Let's do it from the bottom. 0, 2, 4, 5, 0, 2, 4, 5, 0, 2, 3, 5, 0, 2, 3. And then you go back down. 3, 2, 0, 5, 3, 2, 0, 5, 4, 2, 0, 5, 4, 2, 0. So you want to practice and practice that G scale so that the whole thing sounds like this. Okay, so that's your G scale. Be working on that. Next is your A scale. It starts on the 2nd fret right here. So you've already got the high part. That's that D pattern that you just moved over. But now what do we do on those low strings? It goes like this. 2, 4, 6, open. 2, 4, 6, open. Let me make sure I get this right. 2, 4, 6, open. Then you're back to your pattern. 2, 4, 5, open, 2, 4, 5. All right, so from the bottom. 2, 4, 6, open, 2, 4, 6, open, 2, 4, 5, open, 2, 4, 5. And then back down. 5, 4, 2, open, 5, 4, 2, open, 6, 4, 2, open, 6, 4, 2, 2. All right, so that is your A scale. That's your full A scale. Okay, now you want to work on your D scale, and we're going to leave that D scale alone because we're not going to go way up here just yet. All right, so you've got your D. So those are your D, G, and A scales. Let's go ahead and run the timer on those. So G first. Then you'll go to your A scale. And then your D scale. So you've got about a minute. Work through those scales. Those will help you get to know your instrument in a great way. Remember to pick up and down with the pick. 10 more seconds.
Three, two, one, 2-1.
Okay, so now you have the next 8 minutes to work on 2 different tunes. So you take 4 minutes for one tune, and then 4 minutes for the next. Actually, you've only got 3 minutes on tune 1, because that scales was kind of a little bit long. So 3 and 4 minutes. right. Looks like the battery died on my little iPad here. But you're about at the end of your practice. And so Mandolin 3 players, I want to talk to you all about online resources with YouTube. It's really amazing what's out there. And so at this point, when you feel like you have gotten all you can get out of the practice videos, they're always good to work through. But what you need to do is to go to YouTube and type in intermediate mandolin. Intermediate mandolin, because that's where you're at this point. Now, when you've gotten through the intermediate mandolin resources available on YouTube, which are vast, then you can start to type in advanced mandolin, and there's just no limit to what's out there for you to learn and to keep pushing yourself to become a better and better mandolin player. You get the M&M. Music is magic. We'll see you at the next jam.